Hello everybody, Randy Cryle here. Your time is valuable, so let's get right into it. Back in August of 2017, something very unusual happened at the Kodiak 100-mile race out in California. A relatively unknown runner, age 53, came out of nowhere and won the race. So I had to know more, being an over 50, middle of the pack at best ultra runner. On the Ultra Runner podcast is a roughly 80 or 90 minute interview with Romero. Romero is definitely not your typical elite type runner. In fact, he came over, I believe, many decades ago, crossed the border from Mexico and did no sports in high school. And at age 53, he's a BMW mechanic in California, I believe with a wife and kids. So just a regular guy, very busy, yet he runs 10 miles a day every day. And on Saturdays, he bumps that up to 20, 30, 40 miles on rough terrain as well, on hilly technical terrain. And if he's training for a big race, he cranks the mileage up from there. Romero looks like he could be related to the Tarahumara or Raramiri runners from the Copper Canyons of Mexico. The whole interview was pretty interesting, but what really stuck with me was wondering if I could do 10 miles a day back to back to back. So I started experimenting with what I call Romero 710, 7 consecutive days of running at least 10 miles per day, generally no more than 11. And so the beauty of that was most of those days I would be running on tired legs, yet I could control the pace and the terrain and keep it just tame enough to where I'm pushing into discomfort with low risk of getting hurt. And so far there have been no injuries. So I guess it was sometime in the latter part of 2017 and then all through 2018, as I could, I was sprinkling in those 7-day stretches of running 10 miles or more per day. And the result, the last couple years, I've been able to finish or run 11 ultras per year roughly, plus some long training runs of ultra distance. I was able to get a PR on a 100-mile course that I've run 5 years in a row and finish my hardest ultra yet, the Superior 100, 103 miles through the Sawtooth Mountains in Minnesota. So since it's all been going so well, I've decided to try to ramp it up from 7 days to 10 and beyond, and in the middle of that right now, getting ready for a March 100-miler in Tennessee. So of course there's no need for it to be 10 miles. That's a random number that he threw out that he uses, but at my level of fitness that number worked out. And of course it's just a guideline, not a strict recipe. Pick whatever distance or number of hours time works for you. Maybe it's 5 miles or 1 hour. But I believe if you experiment with that and figure out where your number is, you're going to learn quite a bit about yourself and progress as a runner. That's it for me. Happy trails. Cryle out.